Hi everyone, welcome to Kiidam channel. So in this video, I'll explain one of the 7 areas in Tokyo DisneySea, and this one is Mediterranean Harbor. So when you enter the park, the first area where everyone goes is Mediterranean Harbor, and to go to other areas, you have to go through here. So this area will be the beginning of your great journey. And Mediterranean Harbor is divided into 3 areas. The first one is Porto Partizo, the second one is Prato Canals, and the last one is Explorer's Landing. So let's go from Porto Partizo. The model of this area is Portofino in Italy. This area used to be a small fishing village, but in the early 16th century, the fortress was used by King Carlos I of Spain, and he gave this fortress to SEA, which stands for Society of Explorers and Adventurers. I'll explain the fortress and SEA in another video. Around the time, Zambini family, who were wealthy landlords, often visited this fortress, and since they came to like it, the family was thinking that they wanted many people to know and visit this fortress. Therefore, they made a building for tourists and supported the tourism. With its success, they built more restaurants, hotels, souvenir shops, and so on, one after another. And gradually, the number of tourists got larger, and Zambini family had to expand restaurants and the hotel. The first building that they built is a restaurant, and it is now Zambini Brothers Ristorante. An expanded hotel is now Hotel Miracosta. But they sold concessions of buildings one by one, and currently, Zambini Brothers Ristorante is the only business that their descendants, 3 brothers, are doing. On the wall of the restaurant New York Deli in American waterfront, you can see the portraits of Zambini brothers. So other trivia, you can see some fake windows on the wall, and they are drawn with the skills called trompe-l'oeil. This is a traditional Italian skill, and DisneySea invited local Italian painters to complete this. Or you can see some scary or weird faces above doors, and their talisman. One more trivia. By the harbor, there are 3 boats which has names Kui, Kwa, and Ko. So Kui stands for Hui, and Kwa stands for Dewey, and Ko stands for Louis. Donaldo's nephews' names are written in Italian, and these are hidden Huey, Dewey, and Louis. So the next area is Prato Canals. This area doesn't have a specific background story, but there are a lot of trivia. So you can see 2 white lines on the wall, and they are the traces of high tides. In Venice, you can see these traces for real. Also, you can see poles or gates buried on the walls, but this is the actual scenery in Venice as well. With the growth of population, they needed to expand buildings, and they did construction without moving poles and gates. Therefore, poles looks buried in the walls. The picture below is a drinking fountain, but this fountain used to be a well. In Venice, the sea level is so high that if they dig underground, the seawater will come out. So they made a hole and saved rainwater. Other trivia, you can see grills at many windows, and there are 2 big reasons. The first reason is to protect windows from robbery, and the second one is for avoiding tax. In European countries in the 17th century, glass was expensive and there was a window tax. So they needed to claim it did not work as windows. Or you can see the height of windows are different. The window of musical instrument is lower than the one of masks. This is because masks in the shop were order made and they became extremely expensive. Also, you can knock on the mask shop's door. The black color is the sign, so you can do that. The last trivia is there is a forgeries artist's atelier in this area. From the window, you can find a picture of Mona Lisa, but it is incomplete, and she doesn't have a mouth. On the ground, you can find so many unsuccessful drafts, so it seems that the artist had difficulties in drawing her mouth. Okay, so the last area is Explorer's Landing. The model is real fortress in Spain and Portugal. As I said, this fortress was used by King Carlos I to avoid the coldness in winter. But he met explorers, adventurers, scientists, artists, so many people with passion and ambition. So he decided to give his fortress to SEA. And SEA started to use this fortress as a base of their activity. There are about 10 rooms in this fortress and you can experience many wonders here, but I'll explain them in another video. Alright, so that's it. Thank you very much and please subscribe and wait for the next video. Thank you.